Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, so I'm just a bit behind on everything. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term time frame, the 4-hourly chart here, guys. And also I want to go through my short profits from yesterday. Money, cold hard cash we made yesterday. Well done to anyone else who got involved with that as well. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far today. What date are we? We're the 4th of January, 2022. 2022. Amazing stuff coming through there. It is 6 degrees in England. Rainy showers today. Nothing changes. Yeah, we're going to go through Bitcoin on the short term, mid term, and also the long term as well. Once we're done with that, guys, as I said, I'm not going to be going on about it for too long this time, just because I want to do more altcoins. Will give you guys a bit more value, right? So yeah, we're going to be going through Bitcoin, and then we're going to do Fear and Greed Index, and then we're going to do some premium scalp packages. Premium scalp package. We're going to do some scalps, all right? We're going to do some scalps live on stream. I think that'd be quite cool to do with you guys as well. And that's going to be really, really cool. And then we're going to have a look at just altcoins in general, guys. We're going to do some altcoin, just TA, right? Cold hard TA, altcoin request show. You guys are basically just going to spam a load of requests in the chat. And then I'm going to do some live TA for you. Simple as that. Who have we got so far? We've got Simon coming through. We've got Mr. Miles. We've got here Optimist. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Saying about how white I look at the moment. Yeah, it's we're not getting a lot of sun in the UK, right? It's pretty glim at the moment. Pretty grim? Pretty glim? It's dark, right? It's dark. It's not a lot of sun coming through. So yeah, not great. Yeah, Nathan, nice to see you on the stream there, Nathan. And Maher Misri, Maher Misri, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Hello to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day as well. What we were on 3 likes, amazing stuff. To appreciate all the likes coming through, guys. It does help out the stream tremendously. Brother, I speak English little. Hey man, that's all good. If I could speak your language, I would, but unfortunately I can't, annoyingly. Yeah. Here Optimist has just to pronounce your name correctly. I try. Yeah, let's, without further ado, guys, let's get straight into Bitcoin. I'm here today to give you a daily update here on Bitcoin. And I want to run through my short position from yesterday. We're going to go through the short term, the mid term, and also the long term. Right, starting off with the short term, guys. You can see yesterday we were talking about this symmetrical triangle chart pattern and the potential for us breaking either side here for a long position to the upside around a 1.47%, and then also a short position to the downside around a 2.73%. Did we get in? Did we make that cold hard cash? Yes, we did. As you can see, as discussed on yesterday's live stream, we did have multiple take profits coming through here. Very, very strong indeed. I got in around this 46,700 sort of area, basically shorted it all the way down, staggering those take profits at all these prices here. As you can see, 46,470, 46,225, and then also the final, the completion of the measure move was going to be, well, it was around 45,705 there. We came down, we tapped that, and then we banged it back up. So we closed our trade here, basically taking all of the profit out of there. Really, really good stuff indeed. So well done to anyone who did get involved with that yesterday. Not bad at all. Right, now that's that done. Let's do some let's get some fresh TA on the table, right? Let's get some fresh TA on the table because I want to see if we can find some next sort of short-term Bitcoin position to come through today, right? I know we do have probably quite a dominant trend line coming down like so, creating some sort of falling wedge, and that's basically what we are looking at here on the midterm as well. So yeah, there's a couple of scenarios that we can be looking out for, right? Because we've obviously got this trend line coming through here. We've also got a pretty clear horizontal now, coming through from these 2 touch points in terms of levels of support here, guys. And what does that tell us? If we've got a horizontal to the lower side and also a downward sloping resistance line to the top side, it does tell us there is some sort of descending triangle chart pattern potentially being formed here, right? And that basically means that we could be looking for a descending triangle here. And then, you know what that means? Usually means continuation to the downside, guys. So yeah, this could be imminently waiting for a break to the downside here. Is it going to happen today? At this stage, we are in a little micro uptrend here, and we are seeing a bounce coming through from this very, very strong area that I was just talking about 45,700. So it's all depending on whether we actually get rejected from this key area at around 46,765 is really taking my eye there. You can see the support that we do have on this level. Multiple bounces there. Very, very nice. Very good stuff indeed. But vice versa, there is resistance to be played out here as well. We have tested this a couple of times to the top side and actually seen that heavy rejection coming through. So it's definitely something we need to be taking into consideration, because we're going to be looking for a bounce to the downside here. If we are going to be coming down, and then we're going to be looking for another retest of this zone here, this is where the short position is going to be activated, and this is where we could be looking for that cold, hard cash, that money, right? In terms of a measure move to the downside here, in terms of predicting how low can we go here for this short, we're going to be going on the most recent downtrend from the top side to the bottom side of this trend. As you can see, obviously inside that chart pattern, the price target for that is going to be 43,798. Are we going to go for that exact price? No, we're probably not. We're going to be staggering take profits all the way down as we do, guys. And then once we hit our first take profit, we move our stop loss straight to our entry point to basically prepare for any sort of bounce, prepare for any sort of measure move not playing out here. If this 4.14% measure move isn't going to play out, and we bounce, say, at 44,500, and then we bang it right the way back up to 46K, we've already staggered take profits all the way down. We've already put our stop loss to entry, invalidating any loss. There's not going to be a loss there. If you hit your first take profit, you've already made money, and it basically stops you losing. It stops you losing completely, right? We've also got a volume weighted ATR band that we need to take into consideration, around 44,900 as well. That's definitely a point to be looking out for that bounce. But yeah, in summary, this is the short position I'm going to be going for, around 4.14% to the downside. Now, it is a descending triangle, guys. They tend to usually break to the downside, especially if we are in this sort of downtrend coming through here, quite steep as well, quite aggressive. They tend to usually break to the downside. But take a step back. Sit back in your chairs. It is Bitcoin. It can go either way. So yes, we are going to weigh up both sort of scenarios there. So let's delete that TA from yesterday, and let's get some fresh prediction coming through there in terms of a potential long position here as well, guys. Because are we going to be taking this long? Potentially. Let's not go on that one actually. Let's go on the most recent uptrend. I know it's going to be different when we do see this trend complete. If we do actually break 46,768, I would expect to bounce to the upside and this support actually to hold out. The reasoning for this is we've got the 55 moving average. We've got that massive level of support that I was just talking about there, guys. You can see the bounce from this zone is actually really bloody strong, right? It's really, really bloody strong. So this is definitely a point to be looking out for today. If we can clear this, find support, I would definitely expect 47,239 for the short term for Bitcoin. And the reasoning for this is because it is going to correlate very well with the 200 moving average coming down as well. You can see this level of resistance coming through as well. So it's likelihood that we are going to come up and test that if we get this support here. And also, even if we do get to this level, we're actually not invalidating any lower high here. So it's very, very achievable. There's not that much resistance stopping us getting there on the basis that we do clear this 46,777. Amazing stuff there. Yeah, in terms of should we just do it like this, right? In terms of a measure move to the upside here, this is obviously, guys, speculatively speaking, we don't know how this trend is going to run here, but this is going to be the price target from here, and we're not just going to be blindly longing this up. We're going to be staggering take profits all the way up at all major reversal points that we can be looking for here, guys. All major reversal points here. Am I going to be getting in before we clear this very crucial level of resistance here? It all depends, right? It all depends how, when, and how we do break this line, right? This downward sloping resistance line. If we say break it down here at 47,100, then there is a significant gap for another take profit here. This is dead space, right? This is consolidatory area. We're likely to range in this area, so this is absolutely fine to be setting those take profits and to be getting in around this 47,100 sort of area there. So yeah, really, really not bad. Nice position to be looking out for. In terms of percentages there, I'm going to be looking for around a 3.19% there. Amazing stuff there. That's the short term covered there for Bitcoin, guys. Let me jump to the RSI ever so quickly, see what's going on there. Nothing too crazy. I would say probably quite a strong trend line coming down like so. You can see just doing this off the bat. So this basically tells us, guys, if we are going to find resistance coming through here, this is going to be a point to be looking out for, right? Where does that correlate with in terms of live price? Hello, potentially around 46,700, where we were literally literally just talking about the resistance there. So it's definitely a correlatory point to be looking out for there. And if we can find support on that, then be looking at the RSI, because that's going to be the point to be looking out for support as well. Whether we come up, break that, and this is going to be where we break the, where we break the 46,700 sort of area there. If we come up from there, come back down for a retest, I bet you that it's going to be happening on the RSI as well, right? We're going to be breaking this. We're going to be coming back down for that retest, and then the bounce, the money, the big money shot coming through there. So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there for the old RSI in terms of the old BTC here on the short term. And what's that? My mouse is still sticking. I really need to get a new mouse. I was going to do that right over December. Didn't happen. But yeah, so that's RSI pretty much covered. Not really any divergences that I really do want to be speaking about here. In terms of trend cycles here for the macadamia nuts, we are seeing an actually invalidation coming through here at this point in time. We have just cleared this low in terms of the most recent downtrend, which is in fact bullish, right? It is in fact bullish. In terms of reversal areas to be looking out for there, we've got a clean horizontal, guys. There's a clean horizontal for reversal, and that is in these areas here. Very, very strong indeed. Are we coming up to that? Yes, we are. Is that going to correlate fairly well with this area? Yes, it is. So yeah, a couple of points to be looking out for that in terms of resistance. As I said, we're likely to see resistance coming through from this zone, but if we can get support on it, money shot. We're going to be looking at along to the upside here. Right, moving on to Bitcoin here on the midterm, we've got falling wedge, guys. Falling wedge at this point in time, they tend to usually break to the upside. So hopefully if we can see any sort of long coming through on the short-term time frame, then that is going to be correlating fairly bloody well with this long on the midterm, right? And in terms of percentages for that, we're going to be looking for something around 4.05% there. So still good money coming through there. And yeah, to be honest, we've been trending now for quite a while. I would expect some sort of bounce coming through here. If we can break this trend line, I would actually definitely expect us to be coming up here. The reasoning for this is, guys, you can see how many times we've tested this horizontal to the lower side now. Multiple, literally like 5-6 times now. So I would really expect some sort of upwards momentum. If not, if we come down and test it again, the likelihood of us breaking is getting ever so more likely. So please be prepared for that. Ideally, we do want to be breaking this line and finding that support coming through there. We've got all major moving averages coming down as well, and that's going to be the 55, the price action channel, which determines the strength of the trend. Determines the direction of the trend. These flies are crazy. You can see when we hit the blue candles coming through here, we see a nice juicy uptrend. Red candles coming through here, nice juicy downtrend, right? If we clear this price action channel here around 47,000 there, this is going to be the area to watch there. In terms of a long position for that, around 4.05%. In terms of BTC on the daily here, we are looking for a nice bit of a range here. We're still ranging, guys. As I was saying there, on the midterm, it does basically correlate very well with this horizontal coming through. So yeah, it's definitely going to be an area to watch. If we do see us lose that as well, 45,500, there is going to be another daily short position coming through as well there. Below the 200 SMA, below the 200 EMA as well. So it is looking fairly bearish here. So yeah, not too bad. Overall, there is money shots to be made here. There is positions to be taken advantage of. But yeah, that's going to be your BTC update for the day. Right, got that out of the way. Goodness me. My nose getting more bunged up as we go. Dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful. I think I lost audio for a second there. Not good. Where are we? We've got Simon coming through. Pimon, if you're doing the charts. Let me write that down for you, Simon. I'm having a really big problem at the moment with houseplant flies, if anyone knows how to get rid of them. They're really bad. really bad. Office is just like infested. I've got like, I don't know, maybe like five or six like office plants, and they're all just like riddled. It's really bad. So yeah, if you just see me like hitting flies in the air, it's because yeah, it's pretty bad. When I played WoW, they just called me Hero. Okay. I think it's because you've got a capital O in your name here, Optimist. So it separates them. Yes, let's have a look at the chat. Neil Esh coming through. Chester is here to save us. Appreciate it, man. Joseph saying, good morning. Happy 2020. All the best, Crypto Chester. How are you today? My good sir. I'm okay, I think. I'm not, man. I'm ill, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm just going to go for the law of attraction thing and say I'm not ill and just plow through now. I'm sick of this. So yeah, we're gonna carry on, right? And 7 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate that coming through. Now, BTC, we did BTC update. Let's do a little fear and greed. It's extremely fearful, guys. So just please take into consideration when this is really, really low. It's likelihood that the whales are gonna mang it to the goddamn moon, right? Because they counter trade this. So yeah, just be prepared. That's a fairly bullish sign, I would say. Fairly bullish sign. I wouldn't say it's a bullish sign in the sense of like the sentiment right now, because obviously it's extremely fearful. But think like a whale, you're never going to fail. If they're going to pump it, they're going to be pumping it now when not a lot of people are going to be in, right? I haven't got my crypto quant chart up. That's a bit annoying. BTC dominance, guys. Look at this. 40%, we are losing it. We currently lost 40% there, which is obviously very, very positive here for altcoins, guys, for the hodl, for that bag, the bags that are sat in the ledgers. It's looking pretty good, right? So yeah. If this is going to have continuation down, if this trend is going to continue here, it's obviously going to be very, very progressive for our altcoins there. So yeah, hopefully that's going to be something to be looking at there. Ideally, we don't really want to bounce up, right? If we bounce up and goodness me. If we bounce up and reclaim this 40%, not good. It's not a good place to be in, guys. So yeah, hopefully we can just have the continuation of the trend there and really do set a really solid low before we bounce. We're not just going to keep going down to 35% here, guys. That's probably not going to happen, right? We're probably going to have a bit of a skr coming through. There is going to be a bounce point coming through, and we basically need to plan for that and basically get ready for the altcoins to take a bit of a hit, right? So yeah, that's definitely something to be looking out for there in terms of the BTC dominance. Moving on. Just want to get as much covered as possible because I'm not going to be streaming. Probably stream for like 40 minutes today, guys, just to save my throat. And also, I've put on the top of my priority list now to get my masterclass produced, so you guys can actually well, I know a lot of you are professional traders, but I know there is still quite a few of you learning and stuff, and I know there's quite a few of you that are dying for the course at the moment. So and yeah, it's going to make you a professional trader in literally 6 weeks. So yeah, it's very intense. It's going to be a very intense course. I'm near enough there with it. I've just got a few things more to do. But yeah, it's going to be pretty god mode, right? So yeah, it's all good. You'll be day trading, not working a 9 to 5 job before you know it. that's the goal, right? But yeah, so let's get straight through to some altcoin requests, guys. So yeah, smash your altcoin requests in the chat, and I will get to them ASAP Rocky as quick as possible. So we'll start off with a bit of Ethereum, guys. Just going to touch on Ethereum while you guys are banging in some altcoins there. I'm going to be looking at Ethereum. I'm just going to be glancing over a lot of TA here. I'm not going to be doing loads of separate videos and stuff like that. I'm just going to be literally banging through some TA for you guys. So yeah, we'll start off with Ethereum coming through there. As you can see there, guys, we do have a falling wedge. We don't have a falling wedge. We've got a rising wedge. We've got a big rising wedge. They tend to usually break to the downside. What has this rising wedge done? It's broken to the downside. So well done to anyone who's profiting from that short position here on the longer term time frame, guys. This is the daily, so it's not going to be happening overnight here. But on top of that, bullish sign, because we've got a bull flag, guys. We've got a bit of a bull flag coming through, and this is an indication for a break to the upside, right? This is what we're looking out for here for Ethereum in terms of a lovely, juicy, nearly mega giga long, right? Mega giga long. We're going to go mango juice all over your face here. This is going to be the move to the upside. Money. Cold, hard cash. You know why we're here? We're here to make money. So this is some money that we're going to be making. Is this achievable? Very, very achievable. Is it going to be banging through to all-time highs? Most likely. Obviously, depending on how steep and when we do break this bull flag scenario coming through here. But this is the money shot I'm going to be looking for Ethereum. Is it going to be big? Yes, very big indeed. It's going to be 15.92%. Amazing stuff coming through there. We need to get over these major moving averages here. But yeah, definite breakout scenario to be looking out for there for Ethereum. In terms of level of support, we are still finding this here. It's a rocky road. We've been bouncing on this for multiple times here, and I think that's just due to the uncertainty here for cryptocurrency in general at this point in time, right? We're seeing Bitcoin just going around ranging and stuff like that, so it's only natural for an asset like Ethereum to start trending down like this, right? So yeah, hopefully this is going to be the position to be looking out for there for Ethereum for the longer term time frame there. In terms of the short term here for Ethereum, let's jump down to the hourly ranging. Not a lot going on. Pretty pretty goddamn boring in my opinion, right? Pretty goddamn boring. In terms of trend lines, I'm just going to draw this off the bat, right? Probably looking at some sort of parallel channel here, guys, just straight away what I can see. And you know what that means? That means we're looking for some sort of breakout scenario, right? We're going to go on the most recent uptrend, right? Just going to bang through this. If we are looking for a shorter term position here, before we are looking to break the top side of that parallel channel coming through, sorry, the top side of that bull flag coming through on the longer term time frame, this is what we could be looking for, right? And that's obviously going to be a move. It's not going to be small. It's not going to be small. It's going to actually be quite a big, juicy move, actually. 5.87% there. Nice indeed. Now, if we do actually break to the downside here, guys, this is going to be another scenario to be looking out for as well, because it is going to be lining up perfectly for another test of this filthy upwards, downward sloping support line as well there. In terms of percent there for Ethereum, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, around 4%, near enough, yeah, 4% there. We'll go for 4%. And I just want to say, nothing I say is financial advice. Please go and do your own research, learn your own TA. I'm here to teach and educate, not to just give you trades, right? I may say a lot of trades that I'm going to be taking, but hey, you guys are your own judge of your own opinion. Please go do your own research. I'm here for educational purposes only. Jumping through to the chat ever so quickly, let's have a look. Graph your health and do TA on it. To be honest, if I'm frustrated, right? My lifestyle is on point, right? I eat all my fruit and veg. I do the gym. I do everything good. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Well, rarely drink, right? So I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe I should start praying or something, right? I'm not going to go into religion on the stream, but it might be my last option, because the NHS is failing me. They basically, when I say that, like, obviously, well into the NHS and all that stuff, they do amazing things. Every time I go in there ill, they're just like, deal with it. Okay. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look at TLM, and this is for Maher. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Now let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that old TA. It's still valid, right? It is still valid for a short position coming through there. But yeah, let's have a look. We've got a symmetrical triangle chart pattern. This is the measure move down, as you can see there. Pretty strong indeed. That's obviously on the logarithmic chart, so it is playing with that a bit. But yeah, you can see the distance. It is the same sort of distance from that in terms of a move down, like so, right? You can see it is pretty much the same sort of scenario there in terms of a move. So yeah, this is going to be the short position that could be valid here. In terms of price targets there, there's quite a lot to be looking out for there. You can see we do have a very, very strong level of support coming through there. You can see my lines are changing. Going to gradually turn purple, right? This is going to be a very strong bounce point. You can see multiple bounce scenarios coming through here. Is this coin going to have continuation to the downside at this point in time? From the fundamental side of things, Alien Worlds is a very, very strong project. I know a lot more people are getting involved with this NFT game. So, yeah, probably not, right? Probably not. I do think this is probably going to actually have continuation to the upside. And my reasoning behind that, guys, if you actually look at this, you've obviously got a very strong low set in here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. Invalidation of the higher low on December the 4th, I guess. Yeah, December the 4th dump. And then you've just got a testing. You're just testing that higher low. You're not breaking it, right? Until you break it, that's when the bears are really going to come to the park and start eating all the people. But no. The bears aren't here, right? We're testing this, and we're likely to actually bounce off it, right? If we were going to break it, I would have expected us to break it in this ranging period that we have been in, considering the state of crypto at this time, right? So yeah, I do expect good things from Alien Worlds coming through here. So yeah, and especially coming into the new year as well. And we know about the NFT space and all that stuff at the moment. It's actually getting a lot of promotion, like continuously across just the marketing side of NFTs and NFT gaming right now. Is doing the promotion itself, right? The word of mouth is just insane, right? It's what everyone is talking about. So yeah, it's pretty insane stuff coming through there. So yeah, I would expect good things from Alien World. Let's have a look at the hourly. I mean, it's pretty boring, right? It's pretty boring. We are still in it's a micro downtrend. You can see, look at that. Would you look at that? The volume weighted ATR band coming through. Look at the support that we are getting on that. What does that tell us? If we do take a leg down, if we do actually set a low in terms of this trend at around 20 cents there, we've got a lovely bounce point at 19 cents there, 1956. And and you can see, yeah, you can see, look at that horizontal as well. Perfect, absolutely perfect. And that's obviously going to correlate fairly well with this volume weighted ATR band as well. There, we've got Ivo in the chat there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Ivo. I hope you're having a fantastic day. People are dying on Chester's courses. Love it. Sign me in. Hope not, man. I hope not. What do we get? We got 11 likes. Unbelievable, guys. Do appreciate all those likes coming through. And I know you guys are thinking, oh, he's only got 11 likes. No. 11 likes, they actually mean the world to me. They do. They honestly do, right? It does really, really help out the stream. And it's going to help the channel coming into the new year. And the more people I can educate, the better, right? The better. I want to help people quit their 9-to-5 jobs that they're not happy in. Because I'm a massive believer in, if you hate your job, you're working Monday to Friday, in a job that you hate, you're wasting 70% of your life that you're not enjoying, right? So yeah, I'm not about that life. I look forward to a Monday morning. I actually don't like the weekends, and that's how you should really be living, right? And yeah, so technically I enjoy 70% of my life more than the other 30%, right? So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, anyway, where were we? TLM. Alien Worlds. This is potential bounce points coming through around 21 cents there. As I was saying, their bounce points is 19 cents and 19.55 there. But yeah, overall still a downtrend, lower high around 22.71 there. If we are going to actually see continuation to the upside here, and we are going to not going to set a lower low in terms of this trend, and this is going to be a higher low that we are setting here. I want to really see invalidation of lower highs here. These are going to be lower highs to be looking out for there, for that confirmation for the bullish momentum to the upside, right? And that's going to be sat around 21.73, 22.34, and also 22.83 there as well there. So yeah, interesting stuff from TLM. A couple of things to be looking out for there in terms of the old price action. Let's have a look at Matic. Matic is on a madders. It's on a madders. On a mad one. It has been obviously going up pretty aggressively recently, right? Pretty aggressively recently, and I did made quite a lot of cold hard cash trading this recently. But we're not going to go into all that. We're going to get rid of all this, and we're going to go fresh, because this is what we call a messy chart. Now, as you can see, guys, we've got a pretty strong rising parallel channel here. And obviously, everything I say, guys, it is speculatively serious. As I said, I'm here to teach you guys. I do make jokes quite a lot, and I try and have fun with it. But yeah, what I'm saying is genuinely quite serious. Just wanted to touch on that ever so briefly. But yeah, so as you can see here, guys, this is definitely something to be looking out for there for Matic. If we can break this high here, it is going to be all-time high levels, I do believe. Yeah, all-time high levels there for Matic. If we can break that high, then it's going to be looking very, very good in terms of a big move to the upside, in terms of a big leg up. This is something to be looking out for there, guys. Still speculatively speaking on whether we get resistance here, because you can see the upward slope and resistance line here. You can see the amount of times that we've actually been rejected along this line really quite aggressively in terms of downward selling momentum here. The reasoning for this is, if you actually look on how this has actually happened, the uptrends have been really quite aggressive coming up to that sort of zone there. Really quite aggressive, too parabolic. We're not claiming base camp 1. There's not enough food there. There's not enough air coming up Everest for us to hold that zone, right? So yeah, it's not looking that great, but still, at the end of the day, it is still a nice uptrend. What I do want to see is probably some pretty boring price action, right? I want to see some pretty boring price action climbing us up to these sorts of areas, and then we can see the parabolic motion coming through when we're long, right? That's going to be lovely. But yeah, definite breakpoint to be looking out for there to the upside, and it's going to be around, in terms of percentages there for the old Matica, it's going to be around 36.88% there, so really, really quite progressive. But overall, uptrend pretty strong indeed. And this is going to be moved to the downside. It's going to be around a 38% gain to the downside if obviously Bitcoin is going to crash off a cliff. This is where a price prediction for Matic, and that's going to be around a $1.16 there. Moving on. Yeah, the chat just didn't load. That was a bit strange. Bit weird. We've got God, yeah, I'm really behind on the chat. I just didn't think anyone was talking. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me. Lethal Mind says, big blessings and Happy New Year, Chester. Wishing you health and much wealth. Yes, I want to achieve millionaire status by the end of 2022. I think that'd be quite cool. This is quite a good goal, right? So yeah. And obviously, guys, I'll let you know the journey throughout the year of how we're getting on for that. I'm also going to do a trading challenge as well, because I know how much you guys love them. I want to do something like Obviously, I'm not naive to the fact that quite a few people don't have the equity to be trading with, and that's one of the main problems because the gains aren't good enough, right? And that's why a lot of people, they slap the veins and they 100x leverage because they're leverage junkies. But no, what I want to be doing, I want to do a challenge that can get some of my audience. I know some of you are trading with like $20, right? I know some of you are. So, and that's absolutely fine as long as you're learning, you're taking value from it. That $20, if you're going to be growing that over the course of the year, you can get that to maybe $1,000 by the end of the year, right? And that's insane gains, like absolutely insane. And then the following year, you're trading with $1,000, you get that to like 10K, right? So, and then vice versa, continuously. You can do the math, right? So yeah, what I want to be doing, I want to be doing a really low value challenge for the people who can't essentially, who can't afford it, but don't have the equity to be putting into trading, because obviously I know a lot of you have mortgages and all that good stuff, that good stuff. I'm coming through that. So yeah, I want to do like maybe a $20 or a $50 challenge all the way up to like $1,000 or something like that. I think that'd be quite cool. So everyone can get involved, right? But yeah, I think that's something that I will be doing in the future there, guys. So it's definitely something to be looking forward to, right? Bitcoin Beats is in the chat there. Slap the veins. Yes, sir. Yeah, nice to see on the stream there, Bitcoin Beats. And if you guys haven't checked out my older brother, go check him out. Amazing YouTuber, amazing trader coming through there. And Mr. Miles says, when you become a millionaire, remember your old pal, your old buddy, your old viewer, Mr. Miles. I think when the millionaire status is set, we're going to be doing some insane stuff coming through there. So Mr. Miles, as long as you're sticking around for all this time, you're going to be included in some pretty life-changing projects. So yeah, it's all good, man. Don't worry. We remember you guys. We remember all of you. Well, most of you, right? Yeah, let's do some more requests. Crypto Chameleon. Come chameleon. ICP. I see. P's are green. Now, I don't know what that is, but I'm going to get rid of it. ICP trending down for quite a while. Obviously, we know about this coin. It's been pretty bad, right? But what I do want to say, it did come into like the top 20 cryptos just off the bat with probably like a $20 billion funding market cap, right? Insane, absolutely insane, right? Bringing the price all the way up to obviously 2,800. Currently trading around $29 there, continuously trending down, continuously setting lows. Are we invalidating any lower highs here? Not really, no. Is it looking any more progressive? The only thing I can see or say is going to be, you can see this little cheeky high or low here. Is that confirmation that we're going to be going to the goddamn moon anytime soon? Not quite. No, just because we haven't invalidated this lower high. If we invalidate this lower high here, then yes, we're going to be looking at a bit more progressive, and that's when I would be like, hello, we could be getting to $40 coming through there. That's going to be something to be looking out for the future. But right now, we could easily come down, guys. We could easily come down, but if you haven't done your research on ICP, it's actually some insane Web3 technology coming through there for the blockchain, right? So yes, definitely one to be looking out for there. And I do think over the next 6 months to a year, 2022, baby, that's going to be the place to watch Web3 coming through there. It's going to be the advancement of the internet. This is one to not be asleep on, guys. Obviously, it is asleep. Obviously, the chart is dreadful. But this is not one to be sleeping on. If I were you, no, I can't say that. I'm not a financial advisor. But I got some bags of this, right? I'm buying every dip here. This is going to go to the goddamn moon. Mark my words. It will. A lot of people say scam and all that stuff, but no. Please go do your own research on ICP and take your own opinion. I've done my research on it, and this is an insanely underpriced asset at this time. I can't stress that enough. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames, and let's see how we're going, right? I mean, to be honest, that's the wrong thing. I hate when I do that. As you can see here, guys, we are in quite a nice uptrend coming through there. We are looking to break this high. If we can break this high, get over the volume weighted ATR band, the volume weighted average true range there, it's going to be looking really, really quite nice, right? Really quite nice. And that's going to be hopefully bringing the price up to that potential lower high that I was just talking about around. Was it around $32 bucks? Was it? Yeah, so it was this lower high coming through here, right? So yeah, we are technically coming up to that. I think I missed that a minute ago. Yeah, this is going to be the lower high that we are looking to invalidate now. If we can get over that, hello money. No. Hold on. Take a step back. I was wrong again. 32 bucks is this lower high, right? So yeah, it's going to be looking bullish if we can get over that. What's happening? What is happening right now? I would say overall uptrend right now for ICP. Are we going to see any sort of rejection coming through? Potentially. We've got volume weighted ATR band coming through on the hourly, guys. Look at the last time we tested this. Blech. Dirty. Filth. We don't like that. No, we do not. So yeah, just be prepared for that. If we can get over it, yes, we might see nice uptrends coming through there. But yeah, this is the point to watch is going to be around this 29 bucks, right? And to be honest with you, over the last like what 5 days or so, we have seen a considerable amount of progression, right? Around 23.6%. Is that the phone ringing for a callback, a pullback? Yes, it is. Please pull back. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's going to be potential pullback zone coming through. That's what I do want to say. 23% without a significant, like a 5-10% pullback is not really a healthy chart, right? And unless we do see a very nice bit of juicy consolidation, base camp 1 sort of scenario coming through there, right? But yeah, overall, I would say fairly bullish on ICP right now. If we can clear these highs, right? If we can clear these lower highs that I was just talking about, around $32 there on the short-term time frame, yes, it is looking really, really quite nice. I will say that. Done with ICP. Let's have a little look at PMON for Simon. Sorry, I did forget that. PMON. And then we're coming up to 40 minutes, guys. I'm probably going to call it a day. Because, as I said, I'm focusing on my masterclass at the moment. I want to get that completed for you guys, because I know a lot of you are itching. You're itching and waiting to be learning, right? Simon, my good sir. Not looking good. Not looking great, man. Just because obviously we've got launch here. This is the low from launch at around $6.14. You can see we are coming down from that quite drastically. November, it's just been it's been a terrible, it's been awful, right? It's been a really, really bad run. Obviously, this is fairly new, right? It's a fairly new coin. Yeah, we obviously did see the runs up coming to September, and obviously September crashes coming through that every Tuesday of the month. Really awful that was. Do remember those times. But yeah, from there, it's just been trending down, set lower lows continuously, lower highs really being set in stone here. And I want to talk about these candles, right? These filthy wicks to the upside, right? This basically shows limit orders are set. People are looking to be selling, right? When you see a pump coming through, limit order gets filled, dump in the price, right? This is happening. It keeps happening, right? You can see banging it right up, limit order hit, banging it right up, limit order hit. So yeah, the momentum here, it just keeps happening, right? So yeah, the selling power to the downside is still very strong. People are looking to get out of this coin at this time. I'm not really sure on the fundamentals behind this. I don't really have the fundamentals behind this coin at this point in time, but I think Polychain Monsters, I'm going to guess it's like some NFT game, right? So I guess out here. So yeah, hopefully, so yeah, sorry, I was just reading the chat a bit about ICP project, right? Yeah, definitely want to be looking out for, I guess. It's still trending down, right? If we're going to bounce it, it's going to be here, or it's going to be around $6.26. If we do lose that low there, then how low can you go? Very low indeed. I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not really sure how low this bad boy can go. But yeah, still trending down at the end of the day. I want to see invalidations of these lower highs to really get any congruent momentum to the upside. But as I said, these wicks here really, really quite rough in terms of bearish momentum there. So yeah, it's looking fairly bad, right? Fairly downtrend, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Could you check gods? Wondering if I should buy some. Let's have a little look at gods. Tricky one. No, obviously you're on quite a strong downtrend here on the daily. If you're going to bounce, it's going to be here, right? This is going to be the bounce point. But please take into consideration, look at these wicks to the downside in this area. That means this area, this whole section, this whole area here from $4.18 all the way down to around $3 there. This is sort of a play area. It's a play area coming through. So yeah, just be prepared for a massive wick to the downside, and then potentially a regain, right? Because you can see the candle body closes for the daily here. They've not actually closed below this $4.15 sort of area there. So yeah, it basically tells us that there is buying momentum to the upside here. But if you are going to be buying here, just be prepared to be basically taking a loss, right, for quite a while if you do actually coming down to this zone. If you get candle body closed below this zone, really rough, really quite rough. Then the next bounce point is going to be around $3.77 there. Pokemon game, interesting. Okay, if it's Pokemon game, then obviously it's going to be doing very well. And I guess I'm talking about Pmon there, guys. The chart that we did before this. If it's a Pokemon game, obviously it's going to be doing very well. It's got all the free marketing behind it. It's just going to boom. What I probably think's happened, just going on the basis of that chart that we did see a minute ago, actually was going something like this, hitting those lows. So what I probably would say here is it's had really good progression in open. A lot of people are buying into it just to make that like 10x sort of scenario there. And then obviously they're getting sold into like crazy, right? So in terms of a buying opportunity, now's probably a good time to be buying, right? But yeah, as we were just discussing that on the it's a Pokemon style game. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if it's an official Pokemon game, then yeah, it's gonna be a moon project, right? Interesting. Still vague project, monkey concept. No one really knows what it'll really look like. It might do well, and ICP is still coming up short. Yeah, I think the Web3 in general is the next sort of step for the internet. I think the internet is very crowded at the moment in terms of like the big corporations and stuff. They're just kind of we're not using the internet like. Obviously, we are using the internet, right? What I'm trying to say is like there's a lot more potential that can be accessed here. And Web3 really does go into that detail. So yeah, that's something to be looking out for the future. And ICP is obviously, I do think, should be the leader in this, right? And I'm prepared to risk my my equity in an ICP hodl for that sole purpose, right? Yeah, Gods Unchained. As I was just saying there, this is going to be the area to be looking out for. Bounce area, hopefully. You can see the momentum from this before. If you do actually bounce here, very nice, right? Very nice indeed. Obviously, that is back in December 2021. Very new. Oh, damn, this is new. Very new indeed. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. Just a review here on... Look at that. Would you look at that? Clean rejection from 46,600, that sort of area there. They'll get sued, in my opinion. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow morning for a nice good morning stream. BTC update coming through there, and also altcoin requests coming through as well. But yeah, for now, thank you ever so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you all coming through here. Smash the like on the way out or the way in. You know the drill. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. But for now, it's going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. I'll be in the Telegram all day, guys. If you want to ask me questions, and I'll obviously be trading all day as well. So yeah, I might chuck some TA in there as well. So yeah, join the Telegram in the link. The link is in the description. Peace. Juicy gains. Cold hard cash. You know why we're here. We're here to make money.